Welcome back, everyone. Now I'm doing my cream sauce for the creamy mac and cheese. Okay, I have my pot on. I'm about to add my butter. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, in my sister's kitchen, doing the cooking for the paparazzi event tomorrow. Going to be a grand day. Again, I'm in the kitchen about to do my mac and cheese with my cream sauce. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 sticks of butter to the pan. Let that melt down. There we go. Turn that down. We don't need it to cook real fast. I'm learning her oven, her stove here. Turn that down. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's get our 3 sticks of butter in. I have San Giorgio elbow mac. These are number 74. These are the bigger size macaroni and cheese than I usually make. They didn't have the size macaroni noodles that I usually would use, so I'm going with this here. Should be all right. They're just larger than usual, that's all. So let's get our butter melted down in the pan here. Get the butter all melted down for our cream sauce. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings to the butter, which is a tablespoon of paprika, the usual garlic powder, onion powder. This is going to have the, for me, the flavor in throughout all the mac and cheese instead of just on the outside. I have some Cajun style seasoning I'm just going to add in there as well. I'm just going to mix that together. Let me turn this up just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And let that melt down before I add my flour, not much flour. And then I'll add my heavy cream. Okay. All right. Let me turn this up just a little bit more. Learn the stove here. In my sister's kitchen cooking for her event tomorrow. They welcome me to do the cooking for her event. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate the lookout. And I also get to experiment cooking on her gas stove. I love it. I'm going to add some parsley. Just maybe a tablespoon of parsley in there. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add my flour. And I'm going to dump that in there slowly and mix that in. And I'm going to do it slow. Don't need much. I don't want it to... just let that cook down. Thicken up. Before I put my heavy cream in. Then I can start adding my cheeses. Again, that's the butter. Melt it down with my seasonings. These are different size noodles that I used the 94 for the Thanksgiving meal. Came out good. So these are the smaller size. not our regular size noodles that we used to make. We're doing something different. Okay. Okay, now we got our flour and our butter to make a nice little roux. Now we're going to add our milk right to that. Dump that in there slowly. And let our milk, our heavy cream, get heated up. And then I'll add my cheeses. Look at that sauce there. Just put it in slowly. You know, on Thanksgiving I added my cheese. I put it all in at once, and it took me a while to stir it. I'm not going to do that this evening. I'm going to take my time with this here. Make sure that the sauce is nice and heated for the cheese to just naturally just melt down in. So I'm just going to take my time and just pour this heavy cream right on in there. Sis, you have a light on your microwave? No. Okay. This is good lighting, though. Okay. Just add the rest of the milk in. Stir that around. Let that get nice and heated up there. And then I'll begin to add my cheeses. And then I could just transfer my cheeses right on in the pan here. And then all I have to do is get up and put it in the oven in the morning. Makes it simple since I have so much to do. So let's make sure that that's nice and warm enough, hot enough to melt my cheeses. Once I add it in, the cheese should just go ahead right on automatically and melt down. Turn it up just a little bit more. Okay. So the first cheese I'm going to add in is the sharp white cheese. Just going to add a little bit at a time to melt down right on in there. See? Just melt it right on in there. I'm going to save some to put on the top. Some of that white cheddar. Now I'm going to add my Kobe cheese. I'm going to take my time and add that right on in there. It can melt down on in there. See? Add some more. There's a lot of cheeses to add in here. We're going to fill this pan up here with the cheese. Get that on in there. Get it melted down. Again, we want creamy cheese sauce. Just get it on, melt it on down in there. Look at that. Take your time and let it heat up. You see I'm watching my heat. I'm going to have to turn it up some more because the more cheese you add, the cooler it gets. It's just all in the stirring so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, I'm going on to add the rest of that in there. And that's the Kobe Jack. Now you can see all the seasonings inside of the cheese. All my seasonings that I had already done went ahead and put in there is there. Okay. Now I'm going to start adding some mild cheddar. Look at that. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add a little bit more milk in there because I have so many cheeses. That's about a cup more milk. A cup of milk in there. Okay? Got a lot of cheeses to go through. Might have to, I'll just work with it and go with the flow so it just stays creamy with all the cheese that I have to add to there. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some pepper, and then I'm going to let that cook down, let that melt down, and I'm just going to add a little teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit more paprika. Okay, and let's get back to stirring. Okay, now let me start adding my mild cheddar. A little bit at a time. Just melts right on down in there. See? And that's a better way to stir. There we go. There we go. And it's covering the whole bottom of the pan. And the cheese is just melting right on down in there. See that? That's what you want. Okay. This takes patience. Okay, just gonna add a little bit more of that. That's the mild cheddar. Before I add my sharp cheddar. Okay, let's get that mixed down in there. Good. I put my sharp cheddar in. Let that melt down. And while that's melting down some more, I'm going to grab 2 eggs so I can put that in the pan. And I'm just going to continue just to check this here. Here we go. Okay. Let me add my 2 eggs. Beat them up and beat them and then add them to the pan before I put my cheese sauce in. I should have had them already beaten up. That way it would have been done. But I can keep my eye on my cheese sauce too. Look at that cheese sauce, guys. Look at that. And that's not even all the cheese. Oh my goodness. Look at that cheese sauce. Ooh, now that's what you want your mac and cheese to look like. Okay, now I'm going to add my cheddar. You can't have mac and cheese without cheddar. Ooh, look how that's sticking it up. Just going to have to just add just maybe a little bit more of that milk in. Because look at that. Get all the lumps out of there. Yep. Just going to add a little bit more milk. Usually would either use half and half, and the half and half and the heavy cream for this here. But any kind of milk, you can use any milk. You can use Carnation, Yeah. Yep. This is for the event tomorrow. And as you can see, look at the cheese sauce. That's what you're looking for. Okay, now let's thicken that up again. Ooh. I think I'll do one more. And then I'll just go ahead and start adding it to my mac and cheese. Okay? Look at that. Now I can turn this off. And begin to transfer it into the pan. Once I get my eggs dumped down there. Okay? Oh, got him. Okay, let's just get that egg on in there. Okay, here's my metal spoon. All right, let's just transfer that into the pan. I have to turn that around. Turn this off here. Turn this around. And let's transfer sauce right on in there. Whoop! See, these pans are smaller than usual. Okay, let me start to mix it in. I think I might have to get another pan. Most definitely. It makes a difference with your pans too as well. Let me put this over here so I can, but then I need a bigger pan. Okay. I'm just going to put that right on in there. There we go. Look at that. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's get that sauce all through the noodles. Again, this is number 74 noodles. They're a little bigger than the other noodles that we are used to using. And that's maybe why you see a difference. This is number 74 noodles. 74. See that? Okay, let me add the rest of my sauce in here. Lord Jesus. To the 10th power. To the 10th power, as my sister says. We got to make sure the cheese don't go outside of the pan. Okay, let's get it all in there. We got all our seasonings in there. I got my parsley. I put in... I have my paprika. It's already seasoned through. Let's take that lump out of the noodles. I hate using different stuff. The stores, you just go to the stores and you go looking for one thing. And it was shocking. We didn't even see any of the regular size noodles in neither store that we went to. We went to Walmart and we went to Giant, right? Yep, we went to Walmart and Giant. And they didn't have the regular size noodles. So I work with this. Okay. You got good enough. I don't even have all my sauce in there yet. Parsley in there, and it didn't burn to the bottom. And then the cream sauce, look. Girl. What? That's what you gotta watch out for, that it don't burn to the bottom of the pan. Then you have black cheese sauce. I could have added some mustard to give it some more taste, but no, I said nah. Just go ahead with the usual. Look at that. And you know I'm going to add more cheese on top to bake it off. Because this cheese here is going to bake down into the noodles. And yeah, you already know. Okay, I have my parsley. I have my ooh, guys, unbelievable. It makes a difference in your pans that you use as well, as you can see. But there's some good cheese sauce here. Get that, you know, the sauce. You want that to thicken in the pan. It makes it harder to clean. Okay. All right. Now we have that done. Let me clean the sides so I can go ahead and add my cheeses on top to bake with. Okay. Overflow of goodness. Okay. So now I'm just going to take some this paprika, season the top where I put my mac and the rest of my cheese on. Some more garlic, just a little bit. Okay. And put some more Cajun. You say you ain't eat my macaroni cheese, ain't get no flavor. Yeah, that's flavored there. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to start out with, to do the topping is my white cheddar. Just going to take and sprinkle the white cheddar right on top of there. Now when I bake my mac and cheese, I sometimes, it depends on how high the macaroni is on the pan. I won't even go ahead and put a lid on top because it's just, the cheese is just going to be all over top of the foil. I have to make sure that that's, okay, we got that in there. Okay, let me add a little bit of Colby Jack on top, just a little bit. Okay. I have mozzarella, but I'm going to use that for my chicken sauce, my chicken cream sauce, garlic chicken sauce. I'm using the mozzarella with my heavy cream for my chicken sauce. So I'm going to just leave that right there, which I got enough cheese for this here. And enough cheese to make another pan if needed. No, I want the sharp cheddar on top there. Okay. Now let's just fill the top here with cheese. And that's going to be enough cheese there for this pan. We don't want to put everybody to sleep. If you eat the macaroni and cheese, you're ready to sit there and lay down. I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm not going to do that to you. Okay? But I'm going to put cheese on there. There we go. You might say I might as well have went ahead and put all of it on there, but I don't know why I didn't. I'm just going to even it out. Now these are the finely shred cheese here. Okay. And this is an overwhelming pan of mac and cheese. Okay. I think I can put just a little bit more. I'm going to add the mild on top of there too. When they cut down into that, they're going to cut into cheese first. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want you to cut down into a nice crunch and topping of cheese. There we go. That's it. That's it. I'm going to put this away. I'm not going to add no more to it. That's it for the cheese. I'll put that in the bag. Nope, let me get the cheese out of my face before I add more to it. I'm going to put that away and let that do what it does. There's my mac and cheese. Now I'll go ahead and I'll let that bake. You know, I'll throw that in the morning. I just got this part done, you know, because I have all my chickens and things to do. So why not get this out the way? You know, I didn't want to be rushing and then have to do my cream sauce, and I'm rushing to get that done. I'm not doing that with when I promise folks some good food. So here we go in the kitchen with Carol. There's my creamy mac and cheese. I'll have the video up in the morning, and my camera keep falling down. I'll show my video in the morning of my food when it's done, most definitely. And I'll have a video of the event as well. So I'm just going to set this aside here and let that sit. I'm going to show you this mac and cheese again, how deep pan mac and cheese. Look at that. So now I'm going to have to be careful because it's overflowing. You know, look at the cheese flowing on the side of the, I got to clean that up. But yeah, that's my cheesy, creamy, cheesy mac and cheesy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call that pan right there. This is that pan right there. Yep, so in the kitchen with Chef Carol, guys. I love you all. God bless you. Look at my hair sticking out there. Let me get that fixed up. Yep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You'll at least be able to hear from others how my food tastes. And yeah, you can always cook, but who's to say that it's good, you know? So maybe you'll be able to I'll have people comment on how my food actually tastes, not too salty or, you know, just I'll just put it up there for you guys to see. But again, in the kitchen with Chef Carol, God bless you and I love you.